Would you like to learn 10 proven psychological methods to alleviate your stress when you start feeling stressed out? If yes, make sure to subscribe to my 5-minute psychology channel and stay tuned. Today I would like to teach you 10 psychological techniques to alleviate stress whenever you start feeling stressed out. Now, I have already recorded a video about 16 methods to avoid stress before it comes to you. And today I'm going to offer to you techniques which are going to alleviate your stress once it's already there. Number 1, take a breather. Doesn't matter if you are in a team meeting, if you have an appraisal meeting with your manager, or perhaps it's your first date. You can always take a short toilet break. Now, it's not going to solve your problem, but these 5 minutes can give you the much needed perspective. Number 2, talk to someone when you are under the influence of stress. And I know at work it could be really problematic to find the right confidant, but I'm sure you have your life partner, your friend, or a family member. Make sure to text them very shortly what happened, and then after work, talk to them in details about it. This way, instead of bottling up, you are releasing your emotions. Number 3 is to keep a stress diary. And I'm sure you have already heard it from many psychologists. They will probably advise you to keep a notebook next to your bed, and before you go to sleep, make sure to write something stressful there, right? Well, I'm going to offer you something else. I'm going to advise you to use a different technique. You can actually use something which works much faster. You can use your telephone to make a note there. It works equally well, and you do not have to wait until the end of the day. So the stress is released almost immediately, and it works almost as effectively as speaking to someone you like. Number 4, when you feel a sudden stress in front of your computer, make sure to use memories to help you. To do that, you need to keep a picture of a moment in your life that was very, very important and very pleasant to you. Whether it's from the last holidays when you were at a sunny beach, or maybe backpacking across Europe, doesn't matter, as long as it's connected with very strong and very positive emotions. Whenever you feel this negative stress coming to you, immediately start thinking about this positive moment in your life. 30 seconds is all you need to lower the level of stress almost immediately. Number 5, are you getting stressed in the middle of a very important meeting? Well, you can actually find sensory stimulants. You can start massaging delicately the tips of your fingers, or you can wiggle your toes in your shoes, or perhaps you can sip a little bit of cold water. It's very important to concentrate on the sensations you feel. For example, the water cooling your body, the texture, the taste of water. It will keep you here and now, and it will help you take control over the stress. And the best part about it is that no one will ever notice. Number 6. Always look on the bright side of life. Remember this Monty Python's gag? Now, this is a very good solution for a sudden stress. For example, if you are in the meeting when someone is criticizing you, try to concentrate on one detail which is potentially funny, ridiculous. For example, a piece of lettuce between the teeth of their interlocutor, or maybe a suspicious looking spot on the seat. Try to imagine a very short and funny story around it. This way you can actually stop the avalanche of negative emotions. Number 7, I'm sure you've heard already that sport is a good solution for stress, right? Of course, but what if you are in the middle of work and you can't go running, you can't go to the swimming pool? Is there anything you can do? Yes, there is 1-minute exercise. And it's very simple. All you need to do is to lift your feet 1 centimeter above the ground. Keep it like this for 15 seconds while breathing normally. Then release it for a moment and repeat. And do it for 1 minute. You can also grab the seat of your chair and try to pull it up for 15 seconds and then release. And then repeat it. If you do it right, no one will ever notice. But it's effective enough, actually, to increase the blood circulation in your organism and to supply oxygen to your brain, together with some endorphins. Now, do you have some ideas for such 1-minute discrete exercise that everyone can do in the office? If yes, make sure to let us know in the comments. Number 8, feeling stressed, depressed, or in general not so good? Use positive self-talk. I can do it. I'm strong enough to do it. I have done it before. I will succeed. We all speak to ourselves in one way or another. We may as well use it as a motivational factor. Make sure to speak it out loud, not only say it in your head. This way, it will work stronger. Number 9. Look at your problems in smaller pieces. For example, would you ever be able to eat a whole elephant at once? Never. How about if you slice it into pieces and eat it over a period of time? Of course. This gruesome example shows us that it doesn't matter how big and stressful the situation you are in is. You can always divide it into smaller problems or smaller tasks, smaller challenges, and take them one at a time. Number 10. And what to do if there is absolutely nothing you can do about the stressful situation? Let it go. If it's not up to you, no amount of stressing out and intensive thinking will ever change it, so just leave it be. You will come back to it later on and see if you were right. Perhaps there is something you can do. Right now, don't worry about it. It's out of your hands. If it's out of your hands, then it's out of your head. I hope you liked this video and you have already subscribed to my channel, because right now I have a bonus method for you. This is something that psychologists call progressive muscle relaxation technique, and it's been practiced by many psychologists for decades now, and it's all about contracting the right parts of your body, the right muscles, and then releasing it while breathing deeply. This is a highly effective technique, and if you are interested in it, my next video is going to be exactly about it, so stay tuned.